In this tutorial, you'll learn how to use Kling 3.0 in multi-shot mode, unlocking a more structured and cinematic way to build your videos. This model stands out for its strong cinematic quality, smooth character motion, and precise camera control. Let's begin with an example. First, open the video generator and in the model selector, choose Kling 3.0. Switch to multi-shot mode. The key difference here is that Kling 3.0 allows you to combine multiple shots, meaning separate scenes within a single generation, expanding your creative possibilities by enabling progression, pacing, and scene changes inside one short sequence. For this example, we'll generate using text only, no start image, just prompt to video. We're going to create a short cinematic clip featuring a New Zealand rugby player during an intense night match. Since we're not using a start image, the prompt must define every visual and narrative detail with precision. Framing, character, environment, lighting, action, and camera movement all need to be intentional. Let's break down the structure using the first shot as our reference. First, environment and lighting. A night rugby match under powerful white stadium lights, creating dramatic highlights and strong contrast. Second, type of shot. Here, we define it as a fast, aggressive close-up tracking shot. Third, clear description of the character. An All Blacks player with Maori features, long dreadlocks, traditional tattoos, and 2 black face paint lines. Specific physical details strengthen identity and realism. Fourth, main physical action. He sprints aggressively with the ball while defenders dive unsuccessfully behind him, emphasizing speed and impact. Fifth, camera movement. The camera tracks dynamically alongside him, amplifying velocity and adrenaline. Sixth, cinematic visual detail. Sweat, turf stains, and subtle motion blur reinforce momentum and realism. And finally, ambient sound. The roaring crowd and pounding boots on grass complete the atmosphere. By following this structure, you significantly increase your chances of achieving strong results while maintaining precise control over visual and narrative details. In multi-shot mode, each tab requires its own prompt. Every shot is described independently. Another key detail is that when using multi-shot mode, each prompt cannot exceed 512 characters. As you fill each tab, assign its duration. The total combined time must remain within 15 seconds. Think of this like editing a timeline. Each scene contributes to rhythm and flow. This is where you decide which moments carry more weight. The most important scene in your sequence can last slightly longer, while transitional moments can be shorter to maintain pacing. Now let's briefly outline the remaining scenes. In the second shot, we focus on explosive footwork cutting across the grass, with dirt and turf flying as opponents miss by inches. In the next, he charges toward the goal line while defenders chase behind. In the final shot, he grounds the ball firmly to score, and the stadium erupts in celebration. At the bottom bar, define resolution, choose format, and activate audio if desired. If sound is enabled, remember to describe it inside each shot so it integrates naturally. Once all prompts are written, duration defined, and settings adjusted, click Generate. In the final video, you'll notice the high image quality, fluid motion, and cinematic transitions working seamlessly together. Now let's move to a second example, this time including a start image. In multi-shot mode, Kling 3.0 allows a start image, but not an end image. You can also define a character or object, though we won't use those options here. When a start image is added, the sequence begins from that exact frame, preserving its composition, color tones, and lighting. There's no need to describe the environment again. Focus the prompt on the action and camera behavior that follows. For this sequence, we'll use a start image of a barista preparing coffee and build a 5-shot progression. In the first shot, the coffee maker slowly unscrews the portafilter from the espresso machine. Next, he presses the ground coffee firmly with a tamper. After that, espresso begins to drip and then flows smoothly into the cup. We then see milk being poured gently into the coffee. Finally, the finished cup sits filled with textured foam as steam rises softly. After writing each prompt and setting durations, adjust resolution, format, and audio. Then click Generate. You'll see consistent image quality across all shots, respecting the aesthetic of the start image while maintaining cinematic continuity. With this workflow, you now have everything you need to begin experimenting. Build your own sequences, refine pacing, and push the creative potential of Kling